And fever is very serious. It's very bad. Your head is really hot. But if you have a headache, that's like a little fever. It's not very bad. It's a little bad, a headache. Some people have headaches every day, but you do not have a fever every day. That's very serious. Most people don't have headaches every day. I hope not. That's bad. So there's your headache. How many words do we have?
10.
Yeah, 10 words today. So, my friend has 5 more problems. First 5 problems. Oh, what's this one?
Is it cold?
Yeah, she has a cough. And then she also has a backache. Yeah. She's pretty young to have a backache.
Dizzy?
Not dizzy. Headache. Okay, let's look at the fever picture. This was the fever picture. Here's the headache. Sometimes a fever, you need to lie down and put something cold on your head and sleep for a long time. Okay? With a fever,
No.
maybe you need Tylenol or a little medicine, but this is very serious. So here's your headache. What is this one?
Dizziness.
Oh, dizziness. Good, she's dizzy. What else is wrong with her? This one you know already. Which one is this? Toothache. Oh, toothache. And do you go to the tooth doctor or to the dentist? You go to the dentist. Oh, and this was, one more time, this was the cough. Okay, make sure you say the cough. Cough. Good.
You have seen the class learning about common illnesses. Now I'd like you to do something. I'm going to ask you to take one person and have them stand in front of the class. And they must act out an illness. And the rest of the class must guess the name of that illness. For example, if the person holds their head, the rest of the class would say, a headache. Or if they hold their ear, the class would say, an earache. So this person must act out 3 or 4 illnesses and have the class guess. Then another person can take a turn. If your class is large, you may wish to do this in small groups of 6 or 7. Have one person act out the illness and everyone guess. Then when you have done that, turn the game around. You can have one person stand up front and call out the name of an illness. The person at the front can say, a cough, and then everyone in the class must cough, like or the person can say, a stomach ache, and everyone can hold their stomach to show that that's where it hurts and they understand the name. All right? Are you ready? Let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity.
When you're sick, you said you can go to the doctor and you can take... What can you take to make you feel better? You said maybe you need to drink...
Water.
You can drink water. If you have a headache, maybe you need to drink more water. That's good. If you have where's sore throat? If you have a sore throat, what can you do?
Drink water.
Cold water?
Hot.
Maybe nice hot water? Yeah, lemons are good for sore throat. Lemons are also good for what else?
Sick and fever.
Maybe fever.
So strong.
For maybe headache, they're good for a cold. When your nose is we say stuffed up. When your nose you can't breathe. When you can't breathe through your nose, it's good to have lemons and warm water, hot water. What about medicine?
Is medicine?
Yeah,
Medicine.
yeah, maybe for fever or for headache.
Headache.
What else?
Dizziness.
Maybe dizziness. If you're dizzy, what should you do if you're dizzy? Should you go walk to the store? No. Maybe you should sit down or lie down and sleep. Yeah. Now, why would you be dizzy? Sometimes if you stand up quick, but sometimes if your stomach has no food and you're very hungry, you can feel very weak. You're not strong, you're weak, okay? Yeah. So, sometimes if you have no food, no water, you're thirsty, you stand up fast, you're dizzy. You have dizziness. So you need to lie down. You need to maybe eat something or drink something. Yeah. Okay. Why do I need Kleenex? Do I need Kleenex for a stomach ache? I need it for a cold. Okay. And for an earache, what can you do? Maybe you can clean your ear. Okay. My sister, she had many earaches when she was a little girl. Yeah, you did too. Did you go to the hospital for an earache? Yeah, my sister did too. And they give her special medicine. And that's serious for an earache. Little kids often have earaches. All right. And who do you go to with a toothache? Where do you go? To the dentist for the toothache. Okay. And if you have a cough, what can you do? You always a cough or a sore throat.
Yeah.
Do you have little candies? Sometimes you put the candy in your mouth and you suck on the candy and your throat feels better. And you suck on a candy. All right. We want to practice going to the doctor today. So we have a little conversation. One person is the doctor. One person is the patient. If you have a problem, you go to the doctor, you are the patient. That's the name, patient, not customer, patient. So, I'll give you each a paper, and we can read this together. Okay, can you share? Is that okay? Okay. So students, can one person be the doctor and one person be the patient? You too? You want to try? Okay. So who is the doctor? Good. Are you the doctor?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait. You're the patient. You're sick. Okay, poor Carolyn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's the problem today?
I have stomachache
How have you had it?
for 3 days.
Did you eat anything
Unusual?
unusual?
Yes, my sister gave me some nuts for brother.
Maybe the nuts made your stomach feel sick. Don't eat any more nuts.
I would.
Come back if your stomach does not feel better.
I will. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, very nice. Students, make sure when you say ache, it's not stomach ache, ache, okay? This H, you didn't hear, it's the K and the C. Stomach ache, ear ache, toothache. Okay? Linslin, do you want to read it with me? No? How about Pedoso? Okay, we'll read it together. I can be the doctor, okay? And you're the patient. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
What's the problem today?
I have a
Stomach ache.
stomach ache.
Oh, he has a stomach ache. How long have you had it?
What, 3 days?
Ooh, 3 days. Did you eat anything unusual?
Yeah, my sister gave me some nut from
Brazil.
Brazil.
Ooh, some nuts from Brazil. Maybe the nuts made your stomach feel sick. Don't eat any more nuts.
I will.
Come back if your stomach does not feel better.
I will goodbye.
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 Well done. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, do you remember what is that paper called? If you're sick, okay, Pladoso, you need to take this medicine for your stomach. This is a prescription. Prescription, okay? All right. So students, I'm going to point to one of the words and show me what it is. Okay? Just to review, we've got 10 and then we're finished. So what's the first one? Well done. You're quick. Sore throat?
Stomach ache.
Yeah, stomach ache.
Arrhythmia.
Oh,
It's fever.
where's the fever? Good. Fever? Toothache? Good.
Earache.
Earache, very good.
Backache.
Nice, Linslin.
Cough.
Dizziness. Well done. Headache and
Cold.
achoo. Okay. Sometimes we have only 4 people. Last time, a few times ago, only 3 people because they were sick. So next time, if you are sick, I'll say, oh, what was the problem? And you can say, oh, I had a fever. I had a stomach ache. Last thing, students, if you're very itchy, okay, and you see little bumps, that's called a rash. A rash. So that's one thing we didn't talk about. You're really itchy, you get a rash. You can also go to the doctor for that. Okay, next week I hope you are all feeling good, nobody is sick, and we'll see you next time. Okay.
Now it's your turn. You saw when 2 students acted out being the doctor and the patient. I'm going to ask you to do that now. Select 2 students, have them come to the front of the class and have them act out going to the doctor. One of them can be the doctor and one of them can be the patient. And they can act out what they heard on the screen. If you have the script, the piece of paper, then you can use that. If you don't, then you can go back in the video and look carefully at what the doctor said and what the patient said, and you can use that. When those 2 people have had their turn to act out going to the doctor, then 2 more people can have a turn acting it out. If you would like more practice, then you can turn to your partner beside you where you are, and the 2 of you can act out being the doctor and being the patient. Maybe you would like to make up a new sickness, a new illness for the doctor to talk about. Instead of saying, my stomach hurts, you can say, I have an earache, or I have a cough, and the doctor can tell you something to do. All right, are you ready? Let's begin. Please stop the video and do the activity. Well let's wrap up. What did we learn today? Well, we learned how to talk about common illnesses. We learned how to say when we have a headache or an earache or a stomach ache or a sore throat. And we learned how to talk about going to the doctor. We learned what the doctor could say to us, and we learned what we would say to the doctor. I hope you don't get sick very often, but if you do, you will need this language. So, this has been English Without Limits. I'm Doug Sadler. Have a good day.